Hey everybody, welcome to the Hamakua Homestead. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and today we are canning, pressure canning. I'm getting today's recipe out of this cool new book. It is the all new book of canning and preserving from Ball. So I was just looking for something to do today because I really wanted to do a project. So I was thumbing through this and came up with enchilada sauce. Looks pretty delicious. I've seen lots of other folks do this on YouTube with various different recipes, so I thought I'd want to go ahead and give that a try. We're gonna go ahead and start off with dried chilies. 12 dried chilies to be exact. Throw those into a hot saute pan or Dutch oven and toast them for about 8 to 10 seconds on each side, or until it begins to blister. Don't burn them or they will become bitter in taste. After they've toasted, remove them from the heat, let them cool down, and then remove the seeds and the stems. Tear them into large pieces and toss them into a medium bowl. Preferably not plastic, being that they will be heated. Cover with 2 cups of boiling water. Let them stand in the boiling water for approximately 20 minutes until they're soft. Now you can go ahead. Drain your peppers, but reserve 1 cup of the liquid. Set these aside. Now this instruction goes against everything I've ever learned about cooking, period. Everything. Here is where we are going to get out our Dutch oven. Saute 4 cloves of Saute 4 cloves of minced garlic for about 30 seconds. Then add in 5 cups of coarsely chopped onions. This is about 4 onions. See, I'm just not so sure about that. They're supposed to be swapped. In my mind, you're supposed to cook your onions first because you don't want to burn your garlic. But we're going with it. We're trusting the process. Cover and cook, stirring often for 10 minutes or until the onion is tender. Now uncover and cook, stirring often, 5 to 10 minutes longer, or until the onions have caramelized in color. Now add in your 6 cups of canned diced tomatoes, a 1/4 cup firmly packed brown sugar, 2 tablespoons chili powder, 2 teaspoons salt, 2 teaspoons ground cumin, and 1 teaspoon ground red pepper. Toss in your softened chilies and your 1 cup of reserved soaking liquid from the peppers before. Take it off the heat. This next part you'll need to do in batches. Take your tomato mixture and blend it up in the blender until it's nice and smooth. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's so many layers to the flavor, honestly. And then it kind of comes back in here with that little bit of spice. Oh yeah, it is so good, so good. Spicy, like hearty. Those flavors are banging, I'm telling you right now. But I do think we need to blend it a little bit more. It says to blend it until it is smooth. I'm gonna put this into a different pot just to store it while I do the second half in the blender. I think that this is the most delicious thing that I've ever blended in my entire life. Now it's time to put it back into the Dutch oven and we're gonna cook it down that way. This looks so good. Makes me hungry. I want to eat enchiladas. Return your mixture to your Dutch oven. Bring it up to a boil, then reduce the heat and simmer for about 25 minutes. Or until this mixture has become dark and thick. After the sauce has thickened and darkened slightly in color, it's time to jar up your sauce. Ladle your hot enchilada sauce into your pint-sized jars. This recipe is not tested for quart jars, but I don't think that you'd need them in quarts anyway. Fill them up to 1-inch head space. Debubble your jars, wipe the rims, put on your lids and rings, fingertip tight. Pressure can these for 50 minutes. After your pressure canner is done processing, go ahead and take off the lid, but leave it cracked for about 10 minutes. You don't want the heat to escape too quickly. Then it's time you can take your jars out of your canner. I recommend leaving these on a cutting board or something else and just leave them out for 12 to 24 hours. Then you can test your lids, wash your jars, label them, and put them up on your pantry shelf. And that's all there is to it. Now you have all these beautiful jars of enchilada sauce. And that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Hamakua Homestead. I'll see you again soon.